What's up, me amigos? Neon Panda. If this will work, Neon Panda here, and welcome to Fallout New Vegas. In the last episode, we talked this guy
Howdy.
out of selling drugs to the junkie that was over there. He's currently walking back to. He's currently walking. This guy, this
Hmm?
junkie. He's currently walking back to the Mormon fort, old Mormon fort, so the followers can help him.
Hey.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
So, I started taking Spanish classes recently, trying to become fluent in Spanish when I when I eventually join the Peace Corps. Peace Corps is something I've known about for a while, but I haven't really researched until this year. There are two biggest sections I get. There are two biggest divisions, I guess you call them. Are education, like 40% of the Peace Corps is involved in education, and then like 22% or something is in health. Then it's environmental concerns. Then it's what I want to work in: community economic development.
Come on, man. I'm dying here. Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady. One time I was working on the water pump, and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder, and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Compliments are so rare these days. What the hell? Why? I need alcohol, man. I'm gonna die if I don't get a drink. The only way you can help me now is a load of detox.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
At least a couple of doses of Fixer, a bottle of whiskey, and Radaway. I can take doses of Fixer and Radaway to gradually flush my system over time while drinking decreasing shots of diluted whiskey. This shit better be worth it, man. Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
Okay, that's easily done. I imagine that would have been a long quest if I had to go and find all that crap. Because what, the chemist wanted like 10 shots, 10 doses of, 10 fixers. That guy wanted several, several fixers, Radaway, and a bottle of whiskey. The whiskey wouldn't have been too hard to find, and the Radaway wouldn't be too hard to find either. But finding that much fixer, Jiminy Cricket, that'd have been awful. That'd be Prim Slim 2.0. Be Prim Slim 2.0. It'd be even worse than Prim Slim. Okay.
Is there something you need? I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day. The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail. What Bill Ronte installed that pump a few years ago, back when he was sober. It was a major improvement for the community. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. That'll come to no good. I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the guns. No idea what Ralph does. Oh, them. They sell energy weapons, which are very popular with better-heeled prospectors looking to explore the wastes. Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. Jean-Baptiste likes killing. They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so, ever since Mr. House and his 3 families pushed everyone else out of Vegas. They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. The flood of NCR squatters has been an affront to them. I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. Usually, the king wouldn't let his crew bully folks around like that. A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals drunk or high enough to stay lazy. Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. What is it with Freeside and brother-sister psychopath teams? Sure. You'll need to wait another 24 hours for us to get more made. We need...
Okay, what do I want this time? What perk did I get? Please tell me I got the right perk. Oh, no I did not. No, I did not. Well, crap. Crappity crap. Crap at a hat. Got the wrong perk.
Hello. Good to see a friend of our government.
So, the part of the Peace Corps I want to work with, community economic development, is really about building infrastructure for communities. Income provide...
If it can be bought, it can be founded. Nick and Ralph's.
Creating methods of creating income, helping small businesses, things like that.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic
Lasers,
Wrangler
plasma,
has you
pistols,
covered.
grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons.
Okay.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling. It should only take a moment. There. I've stowed all of your weapons. You're clear to enter.
So, basically I just built I just work with small businesses, help them
Bosses are
grow.
having a meeting. You'll have to wait until it's over.
Mr. Soren, please get to the point. The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
Ah, I think I understand what the issue here is. Excuse me for a moment, would you? Do it. Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning.
Keep your hands where we can see. People
Okay,
are
everyone.
crazy.
Show's over. Back to work. Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you? Of course.
$20, 29,000? Are you kidding me? I probably need some ammo for that.
Welcome to the Silver Rush.
Okay, we're good now. It's like a laser Tommy gun. It's good to stretch. So, I've planned out the next 7 LPs, including this one.
I hear you've been helping out around. I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage. If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in. All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you. Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket. Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside. Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps. Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well.
And now it's asked, I just got you sober. Why are you back here? I literally got you sober. Se 7 minutes ago. Oh my, you are the fastest relapse I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, chum. Welcome back. We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, if you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just don't rough up the merchandise. Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions, and I'll pay just direct them to the right. The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. Hey, chum. Welcome back. Alright, I can chat you up. That'll do nicely. I'll spin some stories about how you stopped a mugging or
Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Okay, so I planned out the next 7 Let's Plays, including finishing this one. So next thing on the to-do list is, after Fallout New Vegas, I'm doing Pokemon XD. Then it's Final Fantasy VII, then it's Bioshock. I really don't expect to finish this by the time the year's
You
up.
look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first. Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter. The name's Old Ben. I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed. Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore. Yep, I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit. I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job? Ah, I get you. So you think because I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever
Sorry about that.
go back to that degradation? You know what? You're right. I looked at the whole thing from the wrong angle. I suppose I could be a loving muse to some, while simply relieve stress and tension in others. Thanks for that insight. Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
I wouldn't do it.
Hello. Lovely to meet you. In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to... If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full. I'm short 90 caps or so, but I have a few cartons of cigarettes and some sensor modules I could put toward my... At this point, I'll have to return to California.
I really want to use this gun, but there's no one to shoot in here. How is everyone faster than I am? Oh, not again. For Pete's sake.